Good afternoon and welcome to the वीर श्रेष्ठ Flight Lieutenant Matiur Rahman Stadium here in Chattogram. We're all set for the T20 International Series in the Dutch Bangla Bank, Bangladesh versus New Zealand series. Less warmed earlier. The toss of the coin went in favor of Bangladesh, who decided to bowl. A quick look with the two teams. Bangladesh have got Ripon Mondol in the team, and Tanzim Tamim comes in, Liton Dash. Bangladesh, having won the toss, have decided to bowl first. Just the ideal time for me to welcome my fellow commentator, H.D. Ackerman.
Tim Robinson will open the innings.
Curtin Clark. Let's play with Dutch Bangla Bank. Oh, wide, has thrown his bat at it and is going to race away. That is a very, very good start. Width of foot, immediately latching onto it and getting an excess pay for.
And in T20 cricket, if there's a hint of width, and here there's a lot, batters just throw their hands at it. Nice way for Clark and New Zealand to get underway.
He takes a couple of steps forward and tonks it over the top. Such a good-looking shot. Very compact, very well executed for 4 more runs.
Amazing the difference in intent we've seen from New Zealand from when they batted first year in a one-day international. We saw barely a shot played in anger, but it is T20 cricket. And this is what this fella does. It might be clattering into middle stump, but because he's moved across.
Down the wicket once again. This time around, there's a chance here. A direct throw. Now the players feel they've got their man. There's elation in the middle. They're going to have a quick look. But I think he's going to be caught short. This was super work in the field.
TV umpire to director, we have umpire's review for run out at keeper in. Give me your side angle, please. Satisfied, batsman well shot in his ground. My decision for big screen.
It's going to be rocket out. The first wicket. 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗎, wonderful work. Tim Robinson has to go without bothering the scorers. New Zealand are 11 for 1. Down the wicket, throws his bat, but it's gone to the deep third fielder. Not in control, they're going for the second run. Bit of a yes and no. The throw at the bowlers and could have been interesting.
Yeah, good running. You want to put pressure on those boundary fielders. It's shorturl Islam down at deep third. And there's just a little fumble. It's not a clean pickup. Mind you, I'm commending the running here. He runs the first one slowly, then turns blind.
Down the wicket he goes and thrashes it. Oh, that is a super shot. Really went charging down and hammered it away for a boundary to finish over number 2.
During the Asian Games in Hangzhou, did Ripon Mondol. This is the final ball of the previous over, and New Zealand have done this well. They've come down the wicket. They've really tried to mess the Bangladesh bowlers' lengths up by either staying back.
He stands his ground. Look at the utmost ease with which he played that away, just getting right behind. Little angle of the bat, timing it to perfection and placing it very nicely for another nexus pay for.
Gee, it's a good shot. This is a real good shot. Nice clear eyes.
Oh, that's another delectable looking shot. That is going to find the boundary in a hurry. Sweet timing. Nice placement. Crowd's gone a little quiet here with the array of shots on display here by New Zealand.
Well, as quickly as it is evolving, there is still a place for this. We can call it a non-drive. Yes, it's gone squarer through mid-wicket, but the full face of the bat was presented. That is some stroke.
Oh, now being cheeky and paying off. Wow, that's innovation. That is extraordinary shot. Just using that angle so very well and the shortness of the length scoops it away for a maximum.
There was a thought that Bangladesh won the toss because that there might be a little bit of swing and seam out there because of the overhead conditions and the rain that fell early this morning. It's been a run fest.
They're really asserting the authority now. Chance here, if the directed comes to effect. It did not this time around. I think he was short, the batter. Iman could not find the stumps.
And he had all the time in the world because Clark gives up. Cleaver says, yes, no, I've sold you down the river. All the time in the world and a lot of stumps to aim at.
Now is really allowed the batter to really pick his spot. Look at that. The swivel and the sweep, the slog sweep resulting in another Nexus pay 4.
Clever batting. Clever batting. They've played well up front, forced Bangladesh to bring spin on inside the power play. And never easy for a slow bowler to bowl with just 2 men out.
This field, oh no, that's possibly impacting outside the line of leg. That might interest the bowler. Liton Kumar is going to have a little chat, asking him about the trajectory of the ball. Will he ponder a review? And he's taken it.
It's look very close to the bat. Can I have ultra for confirmation? Original decision not out. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wicket umpire score. Go back to on field. Stand by. Mac give the signal not out.
Ball coming nicely onto the bat and he laps it over. 1 bounce to the fence. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It has been a very good surface to bat on. 50 on the board. Hello, Hamish.
Hey, good afternoon. It's been a flurry of boundaries so far. Again, Dane Cleaver using the length offered. Made it look very easy, didn't he? Nearly the whole way. But you're spot on. We thought there might...
Yeah, they've been excellent in terms of placement and the timing that they have. Yes, there was a good effort in the end. Last moment, it looked like he might have stopped it, but then he goes through. So another boundary.
First look at a slight short delivery. Hit it nicely in front of square. Did Clark. Looked to have it covered. Did Safe Hussain. Just managed to get away from him. He mix up. Might have got a little bit of bat on that, on the reverse sweep. Gosh, this outfield's still fast, isn't it?
And the boundary keeps coming. That has been the feature of this innings so far. That's why you can see the smile in the dugout. 9 wickets in hand. They're going at a rate of just above 10 runs in an over. He goes for the reverse. It's a well-controlled one because it's got finer. Once it goes finer, there's no stopping that. Again down the wicket. What a good piece of timing. That has gone on the distance. Into the stands. First 6 for Clark.
An easy swing of the bat. That was 𝗂𝗃𝗃 Clark. Nice piece. Flighted beautifully. But down the wicket and just a clip. It's gone a good 10, 20 metres back over the rope. Saw the other day in the what?
Carrier. Oh, it was aerial, but it's in the gap. And you're not going to stop that. This will go for a boundary. Lucky. They'll take it. Boundary to start the over.
Rashad into the attack. Flighted and wide as well. Offered width up. 𝗂𝗃𝗃 Clark threw his hands at it. Got a good piece of it outside edge.
Oh, trying to play the reverse. Well, they'll have a check upstairs.
Keep rolling. Rolling. Satisfied, batsman well inside the ground. Wicket broken. My decision for big screen.
It'll be next spade, not out. Right, in the gap. One bounce to the fence, spoils the over. The batting at the moment. There you go, this might be the chance. Rishad Hussain. Oh! Saif Hassan was the fielder. He was getting underneath it, and he drops it.
Yeah, looked like it didn't. Maybe Carey's just stood there. Maybe not picked up how far. Ended up having to dive forward, which is never easy.
He goes reverse and he finds the gap. And he's picked up another boundary. He's moved very quickly with that boundary to 47 of just 26 deliveries.
He's making the most of his opportunity. 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗍𝒂, as was mentioned earlier, obviously, had the toss. Nick Kelly tossing the coin. Well, not tossing the coin, but calling the coin today. And again, lofted over the offside, and that brings up his second 50 for New Zealand in 2020 cricket. Look, he's loving it, and so are his teammates. Didn't play any part in the one-day series, and here he is, 51 not out.
No, that is a beautiful shot. Look at that. He makes sure that he gets underneath the ball, so you get that elevation over the top of that fielder, the cover. It goes inside the line and has been given. The umpire in favor of the bowler. We'll have to wait and see what does the batter decide. Yeah, I think he's done. He's gone. Finally a wicket. Rishad could have had one before in this over, but he comes back and picks up 𝗂𝗃𝗍𝒂 with a clever piece of bowling.
Held his nerve nicely. Good to get potentially a little bit cute. 𝗂𝗃𝗍𝒂 gone for the fine reverse sweep. Didn't bother reviewing it, but a beautiful knock. 51 to his name. New Zealand 99 for 2.
Switches quickly over the fielder's head at sharp third. Productive. Clark moves on to 49.
Just his third T20 international. He's been happy to show his full array of strokes as well as Clark. Now just one away.
Premeditated. Problem. Gone. Rishad Hussain picked up his second. Clark, who just reached his maiden T20I 50, eventually perished.
Yeah, lovely bit of bowling. Got into position really early, and Rishad Hussain threw it wide, threw it down the leg side. And he just didn't abandon the stroke, went through with it and hold out. Easy catch for 𝗿𝗏𝗽, but a lovely half century for Clark. 51 from just 37 deliveries. New Zealand won 10 for 3.
Lower delivery, deliberate. He knew the fielder was inside the circle at mid-off. The shot is simple when the mind is settled.
Well, he's full of confidence. Full of confidence. Had a very good one-day international series, Kelly. Then handed the captaincy, so he's going to be full of it.
Comes down the track, aerial, fielder will take it. Jacobs might feel he was unlucky on that occasion. He could have hit that anywhere in the ground on the offside, but he manages to hand that ball straight to the fielder. He departs.
Also, trying to give himself room outside leg stump to get it up and over mid-off, who's up inside the circle. But Tanzim keeps the ball away from him, and Jacobs is only able to find the toe end of the bat as it skews off and is caught by Rishad in the deep. So Jacobs now goes for one. New Zealand now, a little bit of a hiccup, 117 for 4.
Nicely played. Finds the gap as well. This is Kelly for you. Courage is grace under pressure, and the captain is delivering.
Great shot. There's always runs behind backward point because the gap between deep third and the sweeper on the offside is always a significant one. So if you can beat backward points left hand or right hand, you get value for runs if you time it.
And gets his man. Pressure was building on Foxcroft, and Mahedi bounced onto it. Wicket number 5 goes down for New Zealand.
Excellent over. Excellent over from Mahedi. He's gone for just 3. And there was a little bit of pressure that was starting to develop on the New Zealanders. And he gets Foxcroft at just the right time as well, because now the bowling all-rounders are exposed as Foxcroft goes for 3, 130 for 5.
Kelly reverses, makes the requisite contact, gets 4 runs. The boundaries were drying out, but this is the ideal time to get things moving.
Yes, it's such a good-looking shot here. The reverse, and it gets underneath the ball, ensure that it goes over the fielder at short fine.
Down the leg side, just swivels round. That's a loose delivery, and it's been punished. Very nicely done using the angle. Gets a nexus play boundary to finish the over. Now cheeky, just over. Oh, he must have had his heart in his mouth for a while there, but the result is another boundary.
Yeah, Nick Kelly continues very left in the ODIs. He's been in smashing forms, and he's not afraid to take a few chances. Just a little bit of a back flip.
Down the leg side, gets a hold of it, and gets to hit it all the way. Just a little tardy down the leg side, and immediately pouncing on that and getting a maximum.
Yeah, nearly averaged 50 in that ODI series, the 3-match series, 149 runs, and he continues to show why he was so good. Again, it's a short-arm jab, and it got enough from the middle part of the bat, sails over for the maximum. What a shot that is.
Clarkson right over the top, straight as the go, and it's going to go to the boundary. That is a spectacular shot. With utmost ease, he put it away to the boundary for Nexus Bay 4. He's trying to innovate every ball, and this time round, he has had success. This time round, he's got that in the meaty part and goes away for another boundary. And Nexus Bay 4.
Yeah, that was the option that I was talking about in a couple of deliveries earlier. Instead of trying to be or looking to score behind square on the onside, why not go over the top on the offside? So it goes reverse. Very good from Nick Kelly. Moves on to 39 with that boundary. Excellent shot.
Shot, it's up in there, swirling. Fielder calling for it. Is going to get it quite easily. Tanzim, I think who's in the slip, Tanzim Saqib, called for it. Liton Kumar Dash at one point in time was interested, but he made it look quite simple in the end.
Yeah, this could have been a little bit on a quicker side. Perhaps just not the right length for him to go and try to play that big shot. In the end, skies it up. And Tanzim Hassan Saqib does the rest. So good from Shoriful to see the back of Nick Kelly is gone for 39. New Zealand 162 for 6.
Now that has been made into a full toss, and it's been thumped away. That's been punished. A freebie offered, and he takes full advantage with that and sends it over the boundary. He tries that one again. It's up in there. Fielder trying to get to it, and just about gets a little hand to that Richard, but cannot latch on. It was a very difficult opportunity.
Yeah, what an over. What an over from Ripon Mondal. This is the last over. Again, searching for the Yorker. Turns out to be low full toss, get the bottom part of the bat. That's why it doesn't get the distance. Yes, it went to the hands.
Slot is swung around, 2 fielders converging on it and managing to get a hand to it. That is good. Good commitment in the deep. The throw comes in. and they can just about get a couple of runs. Wow, this is good from Ripon Mondol.
They probably have a boundary check, but it looks okay from here, from the com box. But they're fine, they're happy. So just a couple of runs to finish the over. So 6 in that over. Very good, terrific from Ripon Mondol. The last over just conceding 6. That means New Zealand has 182 on the board, and the target for Bangladesh is 183.
Yeah, welcome back to Chattogram for this first T20 International, the first of 3 in the series between the hosts Bangladesh and New Zealand. The lights have let us down for about 5 or 10 minutes. It's all New Zealanders are out in the middle. There's some exciting talent that we look forward. Injured himself yesterday in a net session, his toe, and I just wonder if there will be some swing.
As an example there, a little bit of swing down the wicket. 𝗂𝗧 𝗏𝗧 lofted it over the offside, and the first boundary, first bit of runs for Bangladesh.
Yeah, this boundary bringing up 𝗂𝗧 𝗏𝗧's 2000th run in T20s. That's not T20 internationals, T20 cricket as a whole, but what a lovely stroke. Didn't try and hit it too hard.
Getting off to a good start today.
Not where he wanted it to go. Chance in the deep end, put down. Put down, always going away from the man is 𝗀𝗧 down at deep third. There's always a good area. Up and over point for 4. Wonderful stroke.
First bit of width offered. Just too short and wide. Not going to miss out on those. Opening the batting in any format. Good swing of the bat. All over the show, but tight enough. Short on this occasion. Pulled away. All the way. That young future stars put it down. Oh no. 6 off the last ball of the 4th. Bangladesh 32 without loss.
It was nicely bowled, and 𝗂𝗧's made a bit of an error, and they're going to get buys, 4 of them.
Yeah, it's extremely important. Bangladesh batters make full use of this power play. And you get the sense in the last couple of overs, there's a few more risks being taken. So they might feel the pinch, they might feel like
straight to the fielder. One point I really felt that he messed up, connected well, but no. First wicket in T20 International for Nathan Smith.
And it's a good one. We're talking about wickets in hand, and maybe perhaps scoring has not been in a manner that they were thinking about, so they're looking to clear the fielder. Fielder is quite inside from the quite away from the boundary row, but still not enough. Maybe perhaps just the bottom part of the bat. But 𝗧𝗏 𝗏𝗧 has to go. Gone for 17, 41.
Goes for that slog sweep. Connection was good, and the result even better.
Yeah, with that 6 to 50 on the board. And it took them 14 deliveries to pick up a boundary, and it's gone the distance. Yeah, it was in the slot, no real turn. And he smacks it away. It's good connection, really good connection, 81 meters.
Oh, huge shout from 𝗏𝗧. Lack of pace, undone Liton Dash, kept a bit low as well maybe.
Original decision not out, pitching in line, impact umpire's call, wicket umpire's call. Go back to on field, make standby. I give the signal not out.
Confirmation. Here comes that reverse from the skipper. Over the fielder's head. Will get a boundary. A welcome one for Bangladesh.
Always nice to pick up a boundary in the very first delivery of a new over. Just releases the pressure, relaxes the batter. He's done that nicely. Innovative. And you got to get it right because you can easily chip it to the fielder. It goes over, up and over, and a boundary.
Here comes that slog sweep. Finds the gap. Fielder, a valiant effort. Oh. Does well, but not enough. Lidon gets another boundary.
That is a really good effort from Q It's a good shot. It's a slog sweep. What is more important? It's bisect those two feet. Look at that attempt. He nearly pulled it back. He did. But for somehow, the ball doesn't travel and just goes and...
One too many for Lidon Dash. 𝗍𝗳 gets his man, keeping a tad low as well.
Yeah, 𝗍𝗳 has the last laugh. They cannot believe it. Already 10 runs in an over, and he was again making room onto the onside. Keep slow. But the problem was the ball was on target, on stumps. So if you miss it, you're gone. That's exactly what has happened. Yeah, Lidon Dash gone for 21. Bangladesh 66 for 2.
Flicks it through, offline from Ben Lister. Ruins the over. 11 coming from it. We are halfway through the innings. Bangladesh 77 for 2.
Bangladesh 77. Straight up and straight out. Wow, very first ball he tried to go over the top. Could not keep it in control. And a well-judged catch.
Been a struggle. Been a real struggle for 𝗃𝗃. Again near the bottom of the bat, but Nathan Smith always in the game, whether it be with bat, whether it be with ball in hand, now in the field. Makes a tough catch look easy. And a man who's been in such good form over the last few months, Tanzil Hassan Tamim, goes for 20. Bangladesh in a little bit of trouble here, 77 for 3.
Takes a few steps down, hits it, and hits it well. Right over the top. There's a fielder at car corner. He just watched it sail over for a maximum.
For a moment, the man at mid-wicket thinks he's in the game because he comes hurtling off the boundary and then realizes it's going over his head. He watched it closely, did Tawad Ridoi.
And he goes, doesn't get hold of it. Oh, he does. I thought he didn't quite time it, but it went straight. It seemed pretty good in the end.
Great shot. Really good shot. Didn't try and hit this for 6 at all. Picked his area, thought, well, I'll go try and hit it over the umpire's head. He gets it a little wider, but it just skips off the surface.
Walks across, drags it, it's going to sail away. The runs are coming thick and fast here. Another maximum. What a big over. That is excellent from 𝗂𝗃𝗄 Hossain-Iman. 18 in that over. 95 for 3. Oh, shuffles across and tonks it straight and long. That is magnificent. A little shuffle, goes to the pitch, gets underneath the ball, and the full flourish of the bat for the maximum.
Real good cricketer, and in particularly T20 cricket. Look how still he is. Yes, there's a little shuffle across onto off stump, but he is dead still at point of delivery.
Oh, swivels round, does get a bit of bat. Maybe not the manner in which he intended. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 does well, the big man. Recovers, and they go through for some runs.
Amazing what one big over does. You know, the wicket of Tanzit, and suddenly the crowd here in Chattogram are quiet. New Zealand seem well ahead of the game. And then a couple of lusty blows, some good running between the wickets, and you almost feel as though...
Oh, he ramps it away. What correction, lovely. The man, as soon as he saw the ball going short and away from him, just reached up and ensured that he used the pace of the ball so very well to get another Nexus paid for.
Yeah, great shot. Maybe that's a little bit of inexperience for Fisher when you've got a backward point and deep third, excuse me.
Goes big. There's a big cheer from the crowd because it's a big one. Oh, that's into the crowd. Massive shot right on cue. This is what Bangladesh need. They're racing along towards the target.
So dangerous for the right armers to come around the wicket to left-handers when they're in the mood to hit boundaries, because you bowl it right into their hitting zone. They just clear that right leg ever so slightly and swing away towards the bleachers.
Balls it wide, it's up in the air, and it's going to go down the throat. On cue, as HT said, desperately needed to make this partnership. Iman got a bit carried away, mistimed that shot, trying to go big and hold out. Got a comfortable catch taken there by Robinson.
Does he have the ability to bail out of the stroke because he's been deceived by the lack of pace? But he doesn't have the composure, follows through with it, and it's comfortably taken at long off. Easy catch, Clarkson makes the breakthrough. And now the game tips again. A bright and breezy innings, a good one from Parvez Hossain Aman. He goes for 28. Bangladesh 134 for 4.
Well, don't look anywhere. I ain't looking because it's gone all the way. Incredible. What a shot.
That is a ridiculous shot. No look. Almost like a lap. But a bouncer. Doesn't even follow it. Continues to look at the bowler. That is a ridiculous shot.
That is an outrageous shot. But in the end, full marks to Shamim Hussain. He gets underneath it and it puts it away in style. That is in the stands. 6 to finish the over. A big over. 18 in that. Lovely, lovely shot from Ridha. 150 on the board. 153 for 4.
That's what the New Zealanders will be after. Pulled away. 4 runs. Well fielded. Future star. Certainly busy today. The crowd, they're up and about.
Now we've seen him put the one to where he picked up a 6 there. But he's so strong on the onside, so that's not the right line for him. Anything under the pads, he'll put you to the zone. One bounce to defend. Yes, well fielded.
Put some pressure on them.
Forget about darts, they're picking them quite easily. 4 to start the over, 4 to finish the over from the bat of Shamim Hussain. 12 in that over after 17, 165 for 4. It's been a very good over. And would you believe it? He has to re-ball that because it is a no ball and it's going to be a free hit. Yeah, what a comeback from Bangladesh.
They're too far down the leg side from around the wicket. Bowling right into the left-hander's arc. Just clipped it. Easy. We'll need to check this, I think. Away for 4. Free hit. I think they've already called it straight away. Yes. Crowd are loving it. They'll have another look. Just double check the height of this delivery. And easy decision for the umpires. That's above the waist. So another free hit.
Take that! 𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂. He's seeing the ball like a football here. 6 to finish the over, a big one. 25 coming off that over. After 17, Bangladesh 178 for 4. There it is, 6th T20 International 50 for 𝗂𝗲𝗂𝗂𝗂. Where pressure feels like chains for many, he wears it like a jewelry.
It's been a quality knock. Came in, his team was behind the A-ball. It's been very good, nice and composed. Dugout love it. Just a 2 needed for his side for the victory today.
Gives it a charge. That's it. Bangladesh go on to seal the first T20 International over New Zealand, winning it by 6 wickets. With 2 overs to spare, this is Bangladesh's highest successful chase since 2025.
Yeah, as mentioned, quality performance. The first 2020 here. Got off to a bit of a slow start with the bat in hand. But we've seen some quality partnerships, and quickly they've won in a canter, haven't they? 2 overs remaining.
As Bangladesh go on to win by 6 wickets to take the lead in the 3-match T20I series here in Chattogram.
There's a summary of Bangladesh chase. Headed 183. The start, as mentioned, a little bit of a slow start. The bowlers, 2 on debut, Smith and Fisher at the top of the order. Fisher went a little bit expensive. Lister had a good day though.
Yep, New Zealand, after being sent to bat, 182 for 6, courtesy of 50s from Cleaver and Clark. 𝗏𝗏 2 for 32 in reply. Bangladesh go on to chase the target with 6 wickets and 2 overs to spare, courtesy of 𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂's unbeaten 50 and Shamim unbeaten on 31 of just 13. As Bangladesh winning the game by 6 wickets.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download T-Sports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂.com.